Think you know Dubai? Think again. Sure, you've seen the glitzy skyscrapers, the man-made islands, the seven-star hotels, but beneath the shimmering surface of this desert oasis lies a darker, more complicated reality. Today, we're diving deep into the lesser-known darker sides of one of the world's most luxurious cities. We're going to peel back the layers of opulence and expose the raw, sometimes uncomfortable truths that most tourists never see. From the hidden world of prostitution to the stark contrasts of wealth and poverty, this is the real Dubai. Prostitution, though illegal, thrives in the shadows, impacting countless lives and revealing a side of Dubai that is rarely discussed. The hidden aspects of this trade have profound effects on society, from exploitation to the stark divide between the city's rich and poor. Let's get real for a second. You don't build a metropolis like this, a monument to excess in the middle of a freaking desert, without leaving a mark. Dubai's thirst for luxury has come at a hefty price, one that the planet's already paying for. Desalination plants sucking the salt out of seawater to keep those fountains flowing are energy vampires spewing out greenhouse gases. The very islands this city boasts about, ripped from the ocean floor, disrupting marine life and ecosystems. It's a Faustian bargain, this city of gold, and the devil's in the details. The water consumption here is astronomical, and keeping everything cool in this heat, that's another energy drain. Traffic congestion adds to the air pollution, and waste management struggles to keep up with the opulence. The future of this glittering city is uncertain, but there's hope if sustainability efforts take root. Dubai, a city that seemingly rises from the desert sands, a beacon of luxury and opulence. But beneath the shimmering facade, a different story unfolds. A story of limited political freedom, where dissent is muted and challenging, the system can have dire consequences. It's easy to get caught up in the glitz and glamour, to sip your overpriced cocktail in a skyscraper bar, and forget that real people live under the thumb of an authoritarian regime. But those people, the ones who build the skyscrapers and serve the drinks, they have stories too. Stories that often go unheard. Another hidden aspect is the prevalence of prostitution. Despite its illegal status, it thrives in the shadows, impacting countless lives. The societal impact is profound, with many women trapped in a cycle of exploitation and abuse, their voices silenced by fear and stigma. Efforts to help these women are ongoing, but the challenges are immense. The silenced voices of Dubai tell a story of resilience and hope amidst adversity. Prostitution in Dubai often operates in hidden brothels and secretive operations, making it difficult for authorities to crack down effectively. Undercover footage reveals the extent of these operations, showing how deeply entrenched the issue is within the city's underbelly. Former sex workers share harrowing tales of coercion, violence, and the constant fear of being discovered. Social workers and outreach programs strive to provide aid, but the clandestine nature of the industry makes it a daunting task. Rehabilitation centers offer a glimmer of hope, helping women rebuild their lives and find a way out of the shadows. Community awareness campaigns and educational programs aim to shed light on the issue, fostering a society that supports and protects its most vulnerable members. Dubai's skyline at night is a stark reminder of the contrast within the city, a place of immense wealth and hidden struggles, where the silenced voices continue to fight for a better future. So you've seen the Instagram posts, the Burj Khalifa piercing the heavens, the endless deserts of sand, and enough gold to make Midas jealous. But Dubai, my friends, is more than just a playground for the rich and famous. It's a city of contradictions, a place where ancient traditions rub shoulders with modern excesses. And like any city with something to hide, Dubai has its fair share of secrets. Forget what you think you know about free-spirited fun in the sun, because this ain't Vegas, baby. Public displays of affection? Think twice before you even hold hands. Criticizing the government? Keep it to yourself, unless you fancy a lengthy stay in a Dubai jail cell. And drugs? Don't even think about it. This is a police state, my friends, with eyes everywhere. Forget the glitz and glam for a moment, because beneath the shimmering facade of Dubai lies a truth that's harder to swallow. This city, built on the backs of migrant workers, is a stark testament to the chasm between the haves and the have-nots. You see, for every millionaire cruising down Sheikh Zayed Road in their Lamborghini, there are thousands, tens of thousands of laborers trapped in a cycle of poverty. They came here with dreams, lured by the promise of a better life. Instead, they found themselves working grueling hours in scorching heat, their passports confiscated, their rights stripped away. This is the dark underbelly of Dubai, the human cost of unbridled ambition. Recent statistics reveal that the top 1% of Dubai's population controls nearly 50% of the city's wealth, while the bottom 50% struggle to make ends meet. The desert, a place of unforgiving beauty, where life clings to existence by a thread. It's also the foundation upon which Dubai has built its empire of excess. And here's the kicker: Dubai is thirsty, parched in fact. Think about it: skyscrapers, fountains that dance to Sinatra, lush green golf courses in the middle of a goddamn desert. All of this extravagance comes at a cost, and that cost is water. Desalination plants pump out millions of gallons of drinkable water every day. But at what environmental cost? Dubai might seem like a mirage shimmering in the desert, but the reality is far more sobering. We've all seen the glittering towers, the audacious architecture piercing the sky. But what about the abandoned cars littering the streets? Dubai's streets are dotted with abandoned cars, a silent testament to the city's transient population and economic fluctuations. Many of these vehicles were left behind by expatriates who fled the country during financial crises, unable to pay off their debts. The authorities are left to deal with the aftermath, impounding thousands of cars each year. These abandoned cars not only clutter the city, but also pose environmental hazards, leaking fluids and rusting away. Dubai is making efforts to recycle and repurpose these vehicles, but the issue remains a stark reminder of the city's challenges. Dubai, a melting pot of nationalities, boasts a veneer of cosmopolitan tolerance. But scratch beneath the surface and you'll find a different story. Freedom of speech, a cornerstone of any open society, is carefully curated here. Dissent is muted, criticism silenced. The local Emirati culture, steeped in tradition, risks being overshadowed by the relentless pursuit of modernity. It's a delicate dance, this balancing act between progress and preservation, but one can't help but wonder, at what cost? Are some voices deemed expendable in the quest for a globalized Dubai? Millions flock to Dubai, lured by its promise of luxury and escape. But this endless stream of sun-seeking tourists leaves a footprint. The city groans under the weight of its own success, its infrastructure stretched thin. Water, a precious commodity in this arid land, is consumed at an alarming rate. And what of the local culture, the soul of this city? Is it at risk of being reduced to a mere commodity, packaged and sanitized for mass consumption? Dubai, the ultimate playground, forces us to confront a difficult truth. Paradise, it seems, often comes at a price. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, or rather the army of workers sweating under the desert sun. Dubai's gleaming towers, those architectural marvels, built by an often invisible workforce, migrant laborers from South Asia, toiling away for meager wages, often living in cramped, substandard conditions, passports confiscated, rights limited. They're the unseen foundation upon which this city of dreams is built. We're talking modern-day indentured servitude, folks, and it leaves a bitter taste in your mouth, like sand in your biryani. But there's more to this story. Workers have started to protest, demanding better conditions and fair treatment. There's a glimmer of hope, as change slowly begins to take root. The glittering towers of Dubai, symbols of wealth and ambition, tell a tale of breathtaking growth and ambition. But how solid are the foundations of this desert metropolis? The real estate market here is a high-stakes game, fueled by global investment and a thirst for luxury. But what happens when the music stops? When the tide of easy money recedes, will Dubai be left high and dry? It's a question worth pondering as you gaze out at the seemingly endless construction, a stark reminder that even the most dazzling facades can conceal uncomfortable truths. As the city continues to grow, the balance between ambition and reality remains delicate. Only time will tell if Dubai's dreams are built on solid ground or if they will crumble like a house of cards. The stakes are high and the world watches closely, waiting to see if Dubai's vision will stand the test of time. So there you have it, the good, the bad, and the ugly of Dubai. A place where excess and ambition collide, where the future is being written in sand and steel. It's easy to be seduced by the glamour, but remember, there's always more than meets the eye. From the bustling markets to the serene beaches, Dubai is a city of contrasts. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your thoughts below. Stay tuned for more insights and stories from around the world. As the city continues to evolve, its story is far from over. Join us next time as we uncover more hidden gems and untold tales.